What is up, my friends? Welcome back to the end of September. So, guys, welcome back to Frog Boy X1 Gaming Tech Reviews. I'm Andrew, and we are celebrating the end of September. And tomorrow is October 1st. So, I don't know if you know this or not, but my birthday is on October 21st. So, technically, my birthday starts at midnight tonight and we'll go till midnight October 31st. I usually just go ahead and celebrate the whole month of October because it's autumn and it's absolutely freaking beautiful. So I have like this good mood throughout the whole month of October most of the time. And so that's pretty awesome. But we got a lot to talk about. But first, I want to start this off. It's been over 2 years now. I started doing the carnivore diet. I'm not a Puritan when it comes to carnivore, but I do carnivore. I've been doing it for 2 years now. I still feel incredible. I feel great. I feel like I have plenty of energy. Most of the time, I lost like 70 pounds doing carnivore. I do feel good. So yeah, if you guys want any information on that, or just to hear my story about that, maybe hit me up in the comment section, during the show. Let me know if that's something you want to hear more about. Maybe I can do like a 2-year anniversary type video for that. But I just kind of feel like I'm not qualified to give like, I don't know, dietary advice, but you DM'd me. Let me check. Yeah, I know. I already removed it too. Yeah, some people get a little bit weird. So guys, I had to put freaking frame rate X back in uh back in purgatory. Um I don't know, man. Like, I'm going to make the content that I want to make. I'm not going to have him freaking out on me every time I decide to make content that has anything nice to say about AMD. He just starts freaking out and gets all belligerent. Then he starts texting me, telling me that I'm going to put all my videos, like he's trying to like hold me hostage or some shit, dude. And I'm like, dude, nobody even watches your stupid ass videos about me anyways. So like, I don't care. But if you keep using my likeness in them, I'm going to freaking copyright you, bro. Gosh, it's so annoying, man. I mean, you can like react to my videos and stuff, but like if you're gonna just sit there and use them to defame me, dude, I'm gonna copyright them, dude. I'm gonna like, pow. It's getting annoying, man. I don't. So, guys, carnivore thing aside, if you guys want to know more about that, I'm definitely happy to give you guys some advice. Maybe just tell you what worked for me, what happened, stuff like that. But you know, let's see what happened. Oh, I don't know, dude. I put out a video, like a leak video for the 9090 XTX or whatever, and he just started doing his little freaking weird little Nvidia fanboy, angry fanboy thing. Dude, I get that I get that people like their little Nvidia, okay? Like, I get it, okay? I literally, I mean, dude, I have spent so much money on Nvidia in the last 3 damn years. I don't get it. Like, I honestly don't get it. Look, it's no secret that I like AMD more. Okay. I like AMD. I think it's a very good product. I think that if more people knew about it, I think that there would be better competition because I do. I feel like most gamers, if you're just a gamer, I feel like most gamers would probably be pretty damn happy with the AMD experience in an equal price bracket. Like, Nvidia cards are usually a couple $100 more than the AMD ones, so you can literally get more AMD power for that same price that you're going to pay for an AMD card or for an Nvidia card. And well, maybe not this generation, but at least in prior generations. So I feel like you can get a better deal. Like, I paid for this stuff with my own damn money. I literally just spent, this whole 5090 build is over $5,000. I'm already over $5,000. Okay. I have invested a good amount of money into Nvidia. It literally took a 5090. I'm not even joking. A 5090 for me to finally be like, all right, Nvidia is better. Okay. Like it took a 5090 to do that. 5070 Ti, it wasn't significantly better. 5080, I was like, this is pathetic. And then people get mad at me for that. And I'm like, no, dude, it was legit pathetic. You know, when you compare it to a 9070 XT, I was like, oh my gosh, this is not very good. 9090 XTX sounds ridiculous. Yeah. I think if they do put one out, they're probably just going to call it like see, here's the thing. This is the tightrope that AMD walks with that though. Okay. If they put out a 9080 XT and it beats a 4090, I'm not saying that they're going to try to challenge 5090. I mean, they could, but if it beats 4090 and it has like 32 gigs of RAM and all of that stuff, then that means that the AMD is going to have to like significantly, I don't know. I mean, I wish they would, bro. I think they legitimately could. What's up, Silverbeard? What's up, Preston? What's up, Bite Burner? K Cordis Technology. What's up, my friend? Onyx, of course. What's up, Onyx? I'm playing Flight Sim. Nice. We'll have the show on the background. Dude, Flight Sim is pretty good. As soon as I get that all built up, because I haven't turned the 5090 on since I started buying parts for it and stuff. I'm just you know, kind of just trying to get through the rest of my month. Yeah, exactly, Silverbeard. The 9070 XT is a very good GPU, bro. Very good. The idea of creativity in gaming. Yeah, exactly. If they keep trying to, like, I don't really think they need to chase Nvidia. AMD has to spend most of their time picking up the pieces for all the new features that Nvidia keeps bringing out like super fast. You got to understand, dude. Nvidia's like a $3 or $4 trillion company. They have money to do a lot of research and development. AMD just doesn't have the funds to do that. So yeah, like I'm perfectly okay with them playing catch up and all of that stuff. And it doesn't even in the greater scheme of things. In the greater scheme of things, like it doesn't even really matter. Whatever makes you happy, buy whatever makes you happy. Dude, if you want to buy an AMD GPU, buy AMD. If you want to spend your money on Nvidia, buy Nvidia. If you want to buy an Intel GPU, have fun. It's just fucking video games. That's literally what it is. It's just video games. I don't get it. I really don't understand. Dude, this wasn't even a problem until I started this YouTube channel. Never even heard this stuff. What's up, Dave S? AX7. I forgot to say hi to you in 19. What is it? 19 Eclair. I forgot to say hi to you guys. That's just the thing. It's like, it's video games. It's video games. So what? If I like to play games on my AMD build more than I like to play them on Nvidia, I just do. Maybe it's because AMD is super easy for me, and I'm such a, I can't keep going at the noob freaking the thing, dude. I've been doing this too long. Your super chat not go through? I did not even see one. I haven't seen one come up. The Nvidia bros were hilarious on that 9090 chat replay. I know, dude. They started getting freaking weird, man. What's up, Polybaba? How you doing, brother? Okay, guys, I want to talk about this LIX. Okay. Seems to be a lot of confusion out there in the world what these portable PCs can do. I gave it a lot of thought today. I'm not even joking. Like, I started thinking about it and I was like, okay, because some people are making the point that like it's not an Xbox because you can't play you can't play all of your Xbox games on it. Okay. And so I started thinking about this. I was like, okay, let's think about this. The ROG Ally Xbox edition, whatever. Okay. And I came to this is the conclusion I came to about it. I don't think Xbox should brand out unless they're really gonna make it a system that you can actually have backward compatibility and play the games you already own. I don't know how I feel about them branching out like that, to be completely honest with you, because I think it's dragging down what ASUS Xbox Ally X is actually is. I think it's dragging down that part of the platform. But I haven't got one in my hand, so I don't know exactly how the new Xbox app or whatever's going to work on that. I don't have a problem with Xbox having OEMs build platforms for them either. But at the same time, I think it's a little bit destructive right now. Um, because of the way it's being marketed, I think it's a little bit destructive more toward ASUS with their Ally, bro, because the Ally is an incredible freaking device. I love my ROG Ally, and think about it, guys. Like, how, for you guys that have been here for a while, how long did it take me to finally, because after Steam Deck came out, it took me a while before I actually was like, okay, I'll get a handheld. I was like, I didn't really want one. I didn't really care about handhelds, you know. I like to game here and I don't really go anywhere a lot, but it took me a while to come around to it. And now that I'm here, dude, I freaking love it. Well, of course, ASUS set the price. We have to pay tariffs here in America. Whether you guys like it or not, we are stuck paying tariffs. That money is essentially going to our government as a tax. We are being taxed higher for the products that are coming in from other countries. It's either going to bring manufacturing back to the United States so that we can participate in a more healthy, sustainable workforce, or it's gonna make things it's gonna start drying up sales of products that, all I know is these companies really can't afford to lose the US market, and they really can't afford to lose the Chinese market. So something has to be done, especially about the electronics and stuff. There needs to be a thing where a certain amount of it is manufactured here in the United States. You know, maybe everything that's sold in the United States needs to be manufactured in the United States. Everything that's sold elsewhere needs to be made elsewhere. I don't know. Electronics is a big thing because those are usually big ticket items that a lot of people actually want to buy, and I think that it is having I think it is having a negative impact on the overall gaming market right now as a whole. Yeah, we get to pay our VAT taxes now, bro. Oh, thank God. I thought we wouldn't be talking about PC for a second there. Oh gosh. And so with Xbox Ally X, I really do think that this is my thing, okay? And this is what I've come to the conclusion. Like I said, I think that it is damaging the Ally brand, the Asus Ally brand by Xbox, you know, co-opting it or whatever. Um, but at the same time, I would like to see. I think Xbox needs to support it natively. I think they need to. I think they need to fully utilize the full power of the Ally X, just like they would the Xbox Series S or the Xbox Series X. They need to fully utilize that power and make native games for it that scale from Ally X to Xbox Series S to Xbox Series X. That's where I think they need to be with it. Any games coming out for it, you know, like some of these newer games, they need to support it natively, to be completely honest with you. And it needs to be optimized for the system. And, you know, if they do that, then you can call it an Xbox, and then it's different. If they're not going to do that, I don't know, man, because I don't want to have to get on my Xbox Ally X and stream games like Indiana Jones because the system just won't play it. But Xbox Ally X will have FSR4. It will have all of the features needed for that type of stuff. You think handhelds are mid at best? They're actually really freaking good, Mr. Dr. Blitz. They're actually pretty damn good. Let's hope it's helping with the national debt. Well, it's making our taxes less. We're supposed to be paying less taxes on tips, no tax on tips, no tax to, it's supposed to, it's, yeah, as long as it's paying that stuff back, it is what it is. But see, here's the beauty of it. We got a tax cut, you know, this year. We all got a tax cut. We're paying less taxes now. And so now you get to decide where your money goes if you're going to buy those products or not. Because yeah, tariffs are a tax. Whether you want to say that or not, it is a tax, and prices are going up. But I think prices were already going to go up anyways. Yep, every other company charges tariffs. Well, if they keep pricing things as high and people don't buy them, dude, you're going to see prices come back down anyways. They can't afford to use. They can't afford to lose the American. They can't afford to lose the American market because, first of all, the Chinese market, they're in like a deflationary period. They're like the Chinese. I don't. Well, from what I hear, from if it's propaganda or what, it doesn't matter. The Chinese market is massive, and they need both of them. So I get the companies, are reluctant to move manufacturing, but at the same time, I don't know, man. Yep, gas is coming down now. Other things are starting to come down. Like, I mean, I can still get on Amazon and find shitloads of products that I want to buy that are still cheap. You've been paying quarterly taxes. You hope you can pull a refund this year? Auto part prices do seem pretty flat. Food prices well, I'm a carnivore, dude, and I used to go and buy these 2 roasts at Costco, and for 2 roasts it was like 35 bucks or whatever. Now they're like 45 to 50 bucks. So I mean, yeah, there is still a price on meat. Like, meat is higher than it was when I first started. Eggs have gone down though. Some of it's gone down. I mean, pork is still really cheap. Chicken is still really cheap, but beef has went up. And I don't think that's due to I think that's just due to other things. Your insurance for your house and your shop went down. Nice, bro. That is good. And then we just got interest rate cuts, so interest on our credit cards and stuff should go down a little bit. I mean, we're actually thinking about getting chickens, bro. What? You want more? Lover. It's what's no longer for dinner. Nope, I have to eat beef based. That's the biggest staple of my diet now is beef. I mean, I still save money because I'm not buying a whole bunch of other junk food and shit like that. So it's not like I can't absorb it, but it is, yeah, dude, it is more. I don't know. I think a lot of people think that Xbox Ally. Oh, Preston, gotta say, just got FSR working on my 7700 XT. Yeah, brother. Breathes brand new life into. Oh yeah, dude, absolutely. AFMF3. Yeah, Preston. It should be coming natively on with the Redstone update. 6 eggs and a 12-ounce steak every day. Yep. Yep. That's what you got to eat, man. You just got to keep eating carnivore. Just stay carny. Just stay carny. I ate a banana tonight, though. Preston, it's the shit, man. Thank you, brother. You guys, I mean, even Preston, he's got FSR4 working on his RDNA 3 GPU. And the thing is once you get access to FSR4, like it absolutely changes the experience. Oh, at beef, it was for dinner. Oh, I know, based. I know you were, bro. I know you were beef. It's what's for dinner. Not anymore. Not anymore. Damn you, Uncle Trump. You ruined it. No, I'm just joking. Bro, the way I look at it is you've got, oh, I don't know, man. It's just crazy shit in this world today, man. Crazy. More worried about food and essential stuff we need. Yeah, exactly, dude. Honestly, the price for electronics, man, with these new features like frame generation and FSR4 and DLSS and all of that stuff, these are going to make your GPUs last significantly longer anyways. Like these are going to, like you're going to be able to be using these GPUs for a long time. That my friends is the only reason I decided to actually invest significantly more money into my 5090 build, because it's going to be around for a while, bro. Like it's going to be a good system for at least freaking, I would say 10 years, maybe even a little more. I mean, the consoles are not going to, I mean, if they come with 32 gigs of VRAM, I already got 32 gigs of VRAM. You know, the consoles will come with 32 gigs, but it will be shared memory. I've already got 32 gigs of VRAM in there. I've got a 584-bit bus. I've got plenty of freaking bandwidth, dude. Like, dude, my freaking 5090 is an absolute monster. I will be able to play games for a while on that. My 9070 XT is still going to be a monster for a while. I personally have no problem going back down to 1080p. Not an issue at all, bro. I have zero issue going to 1080p. 7900 XTX smokes the 9070 XT if it gets FSR4. I think FSR4 runs a little bit better on the 9000 series cards, but yes, it is going to significantly improve that experience on 7900 XTX. It will be a much better card with it. Daniel Owens video talking about AFMF3. Yeah, I talked about that in my last video too. I just didn't put it on there. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Yeah, see Silverbeard Gaming, man, you lose so much weight on it, dude. It's crazy, and you just don't feel hungry anymore. It really does help a lot. That's what I'm at right now, is about 290. But I'm like 6'2", 290 pounds. If I could get down to like 245, 250 and maintain that, I think I'd be happy. I had a lot of visceral fat though when I started. And so like it's like my stomach is a lot softer now, but it used to be like rock solid and it was like big and bulgy. So I mean, it's going to take a little longer to get rid of that because I don't fast. Fasting breaks it up even faster, but I don't fast. So really bad mold sickness from your old apartment, and I ate nothing but steak and some rice for like 3 months, and it helped me a lot. Oh yeah, just don't do the rice, just do the steak, dude. Nice fatty cuts, and you'll be feeling so good. What's up, Lee Tech? How you doing, buddy? Congrats, brother. Don't let the go of the pedal. Yep, just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Getting the new AMD card. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm getting it the second it drops, bro. They're either going to send it to me or I'm going to buy one. Like I will buy one. Like I don't care, dude. I'll buy one. That's all I want. I mean, I love my 5090, but I do want another AMD card that is strong, you know, that's at least at that power level. You know, I thought for the longest time, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I thought for the longest time, if I was to buy like a 90 class card, then I would stop liking AMD. And that's not the case at all. That's not the case at all, dude. I actually like AMD. I still love it. I still prefer mostly to be on my AMD system. I just do. 4060 I got for $100. Nice. Was nasty with bugs and oh damn, I didn't know that. You had dirty bugs in your 40. Oh, why would you buy that? You bought a 4060 Ti with bugs? 2 years now? Nice, nice. Yep, that's when I started. September 27th. 205 and 6 foot. See, that's a good build. Will the Xbox Alley run GTA 6 when it finally releases? Yeah, probably. Well, I don't buy in 6 years or 7 years, it'll probably you'll probably have like the Xbox Ally X4 or 5, bro. Seeing as they come out like every 2 years now. What's up, Bobby? Dang it, Bobby. Will all 7,000 cards get FSR4? Yes, they will. Even my ASUS ROG Ally will get it. Bag of bones at 140 and 510. Yes, you are, dude. You need to eat carnivore so that you can bulk up. Carnivore will bulk you up and also slim you down. It's freaking crazy how good carnivore is. If you're super skinny and you can't put on muscle, do carnivore. It will fix you. Oh man, yeah, see base 94. I just can't do the carbs anymore as much as I used to. I cannot do them. Like it makes me sick, honestly. The only carbs I eat now, like, is a banana. Like I had a banana today. Like those are the carbs that I eat, is like a banana. Yeah, dude. Even our taco shells, we make them out of panko. Oh, see, you're doing the fasting. I don't do the fasting at all. I mean, I'll go like on Saturday and Sunday, I'll go like hours without eating. So I guess you could say I intermittent fast, but dude, I usually on the weekends will probably just have like 4 pepperoni sticks or something. Do I ever double up AMD frame gen? Yes, absolutely, all the time. Because you can use regular frame gen and then turn on AMD's fluid motion frames. If you've got say the only times I really do it though, Preston, is if I've got like 90 frames regular, then turn on frame gen, double my frames, and then turn it on. That usually feels okay. That usually still feels pretty good to play. And my next meal is usually around 10 a.m. on 11 a.m. on Monday. Nice, nice. Well, you're working like a good schedule for that too. So you're getting like, I mean, if you're doing like the night shifts and stuff, you're probably on a decent schedule for that. You had to buy more parts to build around your ROG Astral, huh? Good job. Carbs are horrible. They're horrible for your body, dude. I don't think our bodies are designed to eat carbs at all. Like you get sick immediately. I do have a Discord. I do have a Discord. If somebody wants to drop a Discord link in there, hey, if DTech computer or Framerate X is in there, just mute him, or I put him in timeout again, bro. I put him back in timeout. He's not gonna freaking, yeah, he's not gonna bribe me with his little crap videos about me, bro. I don't care. I mean, oh, I've noticed the double frame gen only gives 3x, not 4x. You notice the same? Yeah, you only get like 3x. It just, first when you turn it on originally, it will double your frame rate, and then if you turn it on again after that, it will like double your frame rate again. So if you've got like say you're at like 130 frames or whatever, then it will double it to like 260. Sorry, man. Frame rate X, bro. He started getting all freaking annoying, and then he started texting me on my phone and blowing up the freaking Discord. So I just, right when he started blowing up Discord, and I was like getting those like bing 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 bing, I was like, okay, I'm blocking you again. If he would have just left it and not went to the Discord, he wouldn't have got blocked. But once he started posting that shit in my Discord, it was over for him. I was like, you're not gonna freaking drive Cabbage mad over this shit. You're getting timed out again. So I kicked him from Discord, and then I blocked him on YouTube. So we'll let him sit and stew for a little while before we let him back. I don't know, man. I don't know. I've told you guys a long time that I don't hold grudges. I really don't. I'm not playing Ghost tomorrow. I did not buy it. Sorry, Leonardo. I just spent, dude. I just spent like another $2,200 to build my PC. I don't know why he gets so mad, dude. Like, dude, he's like a super Nvidia fanboy. And trust me, I don't care if you're an Nvidia fanboy. Like, I don't. But if you're gonna sit here and like stir up the freaking, I know he's my biggest fan. If you're gonna sit here and stir up my community and annoy the shit out of people, I'm gonna freaking put you in timeout, bro. Like, you're going in timeout. Cause I mean, like, I can deal with it most of the time, but like, if you're gonna sit and drive my freaking community up a wall, yeah, dude, like, no, no. He seems like a passive aggressive kind of dude, man. He's pretty passive aggressive. To reset my password, yeah. I don't mind the guy when he's talking, when he's being normal, he's fine. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. But when he starts throwing his little temper tantrums and fits, yeah, dude, I'm gonna put you in timeout. Like, I'm gonna treat you like a 5-year-old. If you act like a 5-year-old, I'm gonna treat you like a 5-year-old. You know what I mean? Like, if you can't just come in here, like, come into the community and state your stuff and be like, okay, well, this is why I think Nvidia is better. Cool. I don't have a problem with that. But to like legit tell me I'm lying to people and shit, I'm like, I'm not lying to nobody. Dude, it's my opinion. It's an opinion. How you, an opinion cannot be a lie, bro. It's an opinion. You play something, you like it, you have a good experience. You say, hey man, I like this. I had a good experience. Did I say AMD is outright better than Nvidia? Yeah, multiple times, because to me it's better than Nvidia. I had to buy a 5090 to like legit be like, okay, this is, and I still don't even fully believe I've got the full Nvidia experience. But trust me, I just spent the money to get there. And I mean, Terrace from the community, bro, he's already told me that that he's willing to help with, questions and like, I was going to call him. I gave him my phone number so I could call him, when I get ready to like start like tuning it and stuff. I was going to ask him for like advice, just kind of like FaceTime him or something. And ask him for advice. I mean, he's been building PCs for like 20 something years, and he provided the board for the build. Terrace sent the X870E-E. Nice board. It's like $500 board. And I was like, gosh damn, dude, you didn't have to do that, but that is very generous. And so, yeah, man, I'll get in touch with him. We've already been talking about like fan placement and stuff for the build and stuff. Cause I guess he built one of those for a customer a while back. And so he was like, trying to help me figure out the exact freaking airflow. But then I watched a whole bunch of videos on it too. And I've seen so many different setups. So, and I already bought like 10 fans. So I'm going to use them all. I'm going to have fans in the back case that are like all blinking lights and stuff, dude. It's going to be so fun. I might actually shine the light out. Well, it's all going to be intake. So we basically decided all intake. So intake from the back, through the side chamber, through the bottom, and then exhaust up through the top. So it's going to be cool, man. Like, I'm so excited about this. How much money he's spent on Nvidia versus I've spent way more money on Nvidia than I've spent on AMD, hands down. Well, I don't know if that's true. I mean, I bought 3 7800X 3Ds and a 9950X 3D. That's also some money too. I have spent more money on AMD though, or on Nvidia. Good experience. Yeah, exactly. I'm actually, this generation with Nvidia, my experience has been very good. And I would recommend either of them. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody was like, "Hey Frog, I really like ray tracing. I've got $1,000 for a GPU. Ray tracing is very important to me, and I've got a massive backlog of games. You know, if that was the case, I would tell them, look, you will probably be better off with Nvidia. You have a massive backlog, so that means you're going to have a lot more maturity when it comes to upscaling. You're going to have a better upscaling experience for a lot of your older games. So that there's a favor in favor of Nvidia. And then I'd be like, okay, you like ray tracing. Nvidia usually does pull it off better because most of the games that have ray tracing, like good ray tracing features, are built on Nvidia technology. So therefore, you're going to have a better experience with that. You could still get a good experience on AMD, but it's not going to be as good as it would be on Nvidia. So that's a plus for them too. And then, you know, price range. You'll save money if you go with AMD, but if you've got $1,000 and that's your budget and you don't mind spending that, okay, I could recommend 5080 if you have if you can get an MSRP, 9070 or 5070 Ti. Get the best one, get the best one that you like, find the one that you like aesthetically, build wise, because you're going to pay like $1,000 for that card anyways, unless you buy like a cheap PNY or you happen, yeah, unless you buy like a PNY. So get the one you like and then be happy, because those two cards will probably make you happier. Now, if you're just looking for like you don't care, like you don't have a backlog, you don't really care much about ray tracing, it's not like the most important thing to you, I would recommend AMD. I'd be like, okay, get AMD. AMD is built more for gamers. A lot of the features that AMD has is a lot more plug and play. It just feels better. The overall system, you know, stability, stuff like that, you know, for the most part, at least with drivers, you know, the drivers have been a little finicky with Nvidia this generation. Not enough for me to sit and pound on like everybody else is, because I could get around it. You know, I would turn on Nvidia at first, and then if I would switch my monitor right here, then it would start blinking and stuff like that. But they fixed that a little while back. But for AMD, like the experience for AMD is pretty damn good. I just feel like it's easier for, especially for new beginners. While somebody can be a fan of certain brands, when it comes to hardware, always go for what will offer the best performance and experience for what you are willing to spend. You cannot say any is better. Exactly, dude. Honestly, from a scientific and logical point, I could literally go through all my games and pick games that favor AMD, and then, you know, run them next to the Nvidia card and make the AMD card look better. Because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of games that do not get covered. Ubisoft games always omitted all the time. Like they're always omitted from anything unless it's Avatar. You see how Avatar gets banged on about because it gets better ray tracing performance on Nvidia. Where's Assassin's Creed Valhalla? Where's Assassin's Creed Shadows? Where's Assassin's freaking Creed Mirage? Where's freaking Star Wars? Where are all these games that run very well on AMD that usually will beat freaking the Nvidia card? Where the hell are all those cards in these things? You know, they always leave out popular games and go for this stuff, you know, like these tech demos, like Cyberpunk gives Nvidia a massive edge with ray tracing on. Okay, it does. Like it just does. So they keep, but without ray tracing, the raster performance is way better on AMD, bro. Like if you don't give a shit about ray tracing and you just want to play a cool ass story, dude, you get way better performance on AMD. So it's just crazy for me. It's just crazy that people are that like hard up for it. On a 5080 Astro, and the build quality is crazy. Buying the 9800. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Your system's going to be badass, mad scientist. Dude, the Astro, that was my first pick for a card, for an Nvidia card, but I ended up going with the Gaming Trio because that was my second pick. If I would have known that I was going to spend all this extra money to build out the 5090, I probably would have just bought the Astro and just been like, whatever, because I really wanted that card, but I'm already way past the time to take my 5090 back. So 5070 Ti would recommend that card at 1440p. Don't recommend using the power connector though. Yeah, dude. I don't know about, yeah, that's crazy that yours burn out, dude, on a 5070 Ti, that, or 5070. That is crazy. When optimizing my airflow, I used K-type thermocouple and moved it to various points in the case, and then measured air temperature under combined CPU and GPU loads, then custom fan curves. Froggy, what percentage of my time do I game on my 1440p ultra wide versus my 4K 1080p? I would say it depends on the game. If it's a racing or an open world game, I'm usually on the ultra wide. If it's like something like Borderlands, it's like 50-50. Sometimes I like to play first person shooters on the ultra wide, but most of the time I'm doing this. I guess I would say I spend I I would say in the last 4 months, I would say it's pretty equal. It's pretty equal. I spend a good amount on that. I spend a good amount on 4K and I spend a good amount on 1080p as well. So, I mean, if you wanted to look at it screen by screen, this one gets more because I'm usually doing 4K and 1080p on there. Yeah, but you know what? Review for the tube. You got to look at it this way, man. If you buy an Astral, okay, like I would have bought a 5080 Astral, no problem. $1,700, whatever. That it is what it is. But I could get a 5090 for a few hundred more, so I just got that. And I actually was thinking like really hard about getting a 5080. So what I did was I bought the 5090, then I traded the 4090 for a 5080. And after playing around with the 5090 and then going back to a 5080, I was like, nope, nope, nope. I got to get rid of this one immediately so I can get some of my money back. The last Nvidia card I've had was a 1660 Super. I've been AMD every generation after that. Nice, Vladimir. Nice. Yeah, dude, a 1660 Super going to AMD. Like, the funny thing is like AMD, like it's kind of weird, bro. You get AMD, you don't get any of the features at first. You're sitting there, you're playing on it, whatever. You're enjoying it. You, you're just having fun. Like you're maxing stuff out, you're playing games. And then all of a sudden they bring out a feature, like you get like FSR 3.1 and frame generation. And then all of a sudden your experience is a little bit newer. You're playing and I swear AMD times their upgrades to where like right when you start to get bored or something of it, boom, they got another update that like renews the life of your AMD GPU. That's why they call it fine wine, man. It's fine wine. But no, it's just a targeted release date to keep you liking your AMD. I'm like that, dude. I don't know why, but I'm freaking retarded, bro. Like I'll buy a game and it'll come out, and then like every time it'll get an update, I'll jump back on the game and I'll be like, "Woo, gosh, it's better." If you use a 50 series card, you can use GPU tweak and it will show you the amperage draw on all 6 lines. It lets you know if they are having an issue. Just another reason I bought an ASUS card. Yeah, exactly, dude. Man. I would really love an Asus Astral, dude. I would. I freaking love the aesthetic of that card. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I play and I'm happy with my GPU, GeForce 3060 12 gig. This video card is a big mon. Yeah, dude, it's great. Especially if you're on the right resolution, man, it's perfectly fine. Just trying to balance noise levels and cooling performance as not all of the fans need to reach full speed. Yeah, you're right. It is an integral part. I get what you're saying, Captain Kenneth. I get what you're saying, brother, and I do agree with that sentiment. Especially nowadays, these games are starting to have ray tracing, but AMD is actually good enough now. I don't have a problem with ray tracing in like UE5 games. The only games I have a problem with are the ones that are sponsored by Nvidia for some freaking. Yeah, we need to get rid of him. Get rid of him, Cabbage. Oh, damn. He 50 links too. I thought like after the first couple, I thought I had already freaking I thought I'd already kicked him. I thought I already kicked him, bro. Is he back in there being a 35 freaking things? Deleted user. Nintendo setup. Nice. Nintendo Live. Dude, all my Nintendies, bro. I freaking like Nintendies. PC builds. I need to go through that and look at everybody's builds. Damn, look at Tyranny, dude. That's a badass freaking build, bro. I like that setup. I like those lights. I like that desk. Nice, nice, nice. Looking good. Tyranny. Let me give you a check mark. Let's see. Eclair. Eclair's got a pretty decent build. Needs more RGB. Needs more RGB. Needs more RGB. It needs more RGB or you're not a gamer. You're not a gamer. Preston, Froggy, you ever check out the LG 5K ultra wide? I did look at it. I am not going to buy one. I'm not going to buy one because then I don't have the room on my desk, bro. I would love one. Absolutely. If I bought one, I'd have to put it on my sim rig. That's the only way I could justify buying that. Where my 80 bros at? What's up there, dude? Vero, what's up, my dude? Oh, I'm going to the UK for work next week. Well, good luck, brother. Better leave your phone at home, man. Better leave your phone at home so they don't see what you're typing on there. They'll come and get you, man. They'll be like, hey, we're going to need to take you in for questioning, buddy. Got the tough 5080 and flashed Astral BIOS and now pulls 450 watts. Nice, John Wayne. Dude. I don't know if I would do that though. See, that's the thing. It's like I know you can do that, but it's like you're playing with your money, man. If you do that and it fries it, then you can't like call up ASUS and be like, then you'll just be part of the problem. And I bet you guys would too. You'd be like, oh, it fried, and they'll be like, well, dude, you changed the freaking thing. No, that's the way it came. Has overwhelming embraced ray tracing. You're right. It honestly, Kaplan, or is it Cap 10? Oh, Cap 10. The only reason they've embraced it hardcore is because it just makes their job easier, bro. They got to do less like they got to do less baking in shadows and stuff. So yeah. It's almost 5 to 10% more performance. Fluid motion frames 3.0. Yeah, it's in my latest video. I did say something about it in my 9090 XTX leak video. 80s, you've been around since the 70s? Oh, dang. See, I grew up in the 80s, bro. Like we had some good movies in the 80s though. Dude, I miss the 80s movies, bro. I miss like the 80s to tell you the truth. I guess every man gets stuck in that one generation and for me it's like the 80s, dude. I think I blocked his D-Tech. I don't know if I blocked his frame rate X. He might have gotten in with both of them, so you might have to block that one too. I was looking through these and I couldn't see where's he posting them all at. And I'll get in there and kick his ass. I'll kick him. We'll just kick him completely. And I won't let him back into Discord. I never blocked him. I kicked him. Isn't that what I'm supposed to do? Kick him? Oh, I kicked him. Okay, so I kicked him, but it still let him keep posting or what? I'm sorry, man. I'm not Discord freaking fluent, okay? Discord is a tough one for me, okay? I'll ban him. Okay, where's he at? And I'll ban him. I don't know how to ban him. Okay. Well, I don't know how to ban him because I already kicked him and now I can't find him. Get all my PC purchases approved by the missus. That's a good question. I usually tell her I'm going to buy something, and if we don't have if we're like struggling, she'll be like no, and then I won't buy it because there's been so many things I've wanted to buy on the channel that she's like no, and on this one here I was just like, hey babe, I want to build this 5090, and she's like, okay. As long as we're not like struggling for money, she usually doesn't push back like really hard, but if she really wants something, she'll let me know, and then like I'll make sure she gets it. All right, Sam. Nice. It's 3 a.m. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to get on here so late. Me so sorry. Me so sorry. Rage baiting much? GPU is top for gaming for RTX 3012. He's not rage baiting. He's just being honest. He likes his 3060 12 gig, man. Who can blame him? It's a freaking good card, man. Dispatcher, what's up, buddy? Would you prefer that 5K over if it was 40 inches instead of probably 40 inches? Well, 45 is probably not that big, but when I was at Best Buy and I saw the 45 inch and the 39 inch and the 34 inch, the 39 inch looked perfect for me. And it is, because now I got the 32 inch and it's almost like they're the same height and everything. And I don't even tell my wife anything. I think she'd have, I know. It just depends on what I'm going to tell her. I tell her, what I'm buying. It's just for me, it's just a respect thing. She tells me if she wants to buy something, I tell her. She does all the budgeting. My wife does all the budgeting. And then I tell her, hey, can I buy this? And she's like, yeah, we can probably buy that. Every once, like, I think there's only been a few times where she's like, do you really need it? Do you really need it? And then I'll be like, well, it'd be nice and I want to cover it. And she's like, okay, fine. We'll make it work. She's been very, very supportive of this channel. Even when she's like, okay, so I told her that I was like, look, babe, I don't want to sit and e-beg. I didn't start this channel to try to beg my community for money and stuff like that. I started it because I love gaming and I want to share that joy with everybody else. And I told her that, like, look, whatever I buy on the channel, we'll use the ad revenue to pay that back. You know what I mean? And so at most we go into debt a little bit to buy some of the stuff up front. But the ad revenue is usually good enough to pay more than the minimum payment on the credit card for everything I buy. And so it usually works out okay because we're paying it. But yeah, dude, I am carrying a freaking balance on the stuff that I buy. Like how else am I going to buy this stuff? But I usually buy it in sections, like I'll buy it and then I pay it off in 3 months, 90 days, same as cash or whatever, or on the, the Best Buy card, I'll pay it off in like 6 months or 18 months or 12 months or whatever. And so, I usually pay it off a lot sooner, but we usually get the 0 interest for either 6 months, 12 months, or 18 months or whatever. So yeah, dude, I do carry a balance most of the time. And, every once in a while, I get stuff from, the every now and then I'll get free stuff from companies and stuff, how I can cover them and stuff. And it just gives it a little bit more content. That's probably my favorite content though, is like buying a product and like covering it. That's the kind of stuff, because I buy the stuff that I want, that I would want to use, and then I cover it, and that's why I think that's why I'm usually a lot happier with the products that I get and I cover on the channel, is because these are products that I actually want. You know what I mean? Like the ultra wide monitor. I wanted that. I bought it. I freaking love it. I think it's incredible. The 4K OLED. I love it. I think it's incredible. It does the 1080p. The pre-bill. I bought it because I was like, okay, I want to see if I bought it because I want to see if DLSS 4 is better. You know what I mean? And I'm grateful I did, because now I'm like, okay, this is cool. I finally got an Nvidia setup that I like using. I finally got an AMD setup. They're great. I'm starting to upgrade the platforms on both of them and make them better. What? Mama's not here. She went to church meeting. She's doing Bible study. She's doing Bible study. Want me to get Junior for you? Junior! But you need to go outside? Okay, I'll get him. Junior! Will you take Pandy out? He's coming to get you. He's going to get you right now. He's going to take you right now. I love you. Love you, little doggy. Okay, go. Go. Junior's there. He's right there. Go get him. Go get him. Here, give her a couple pieces of this when she's done. You can have some too if you want. No rage baiting. I love rage baiting, bro. I love it so much. Every once in a while, dude, I do. I mean, honestly, like I do sometimes, just because I'm like bored and I'm like, whatever. I got to put something out. Thinking about returning the 5090 FE for the 5090 gaming trio. I love the gaming trio, Sean S. I liked, so I only had the only FE card I had this generation was the 5080. And I only had that for like 3 days, and I was like, nah, I'm good. But yeah, I get what you're saying, dude. I didn't like the way the 5090 looked in my case either. I like the Founders Editions look clean and sleek and all that. But I would much rather have a gaming trio, bro. I love the way the trio looks. I do. I love it. Heavy at full load, even with the case 10 pounds. Oh, wow, dude. I didn't even see that part. The VRAM temps. Oh, yeah. Candy, go outside. Go. Go on, lover. Go potty. No, go potty. Go. Rog Thor and Astral Frog. She probably would. I told her I wanted to buy an Astral, and she's like, she just said whatever on that one. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing when they say whatever. Yeah, I told her I wanted an Astral, and she was fine with it. I mean, I literally just spent another like $2,200 on the 5090 build. Like, seriously, I could have just skimped out on, I could have bought all the cheap stuff and did the 5080 Astral. But I mean, think of that, dude. You do a 5080 Astral and then all the parts surrounding it are cheap. I'm just like, come on, bro. Like, what's going on with this? I already feel that way with the freaking gaming trio. I look at my build and I'm like, oh gosh, dude, that looks, I mean, that pre-built. I'm going to show you guys when we go to start building the 5090 this weekend. I'm going to open the case and I'm going to show you guys all the parts inside that pre-built. And you guys are going to be like, damn, dude. You guys are going to be surprised the 5090 even ran. 5070 Ti Windforce. Those are nice. Isn't that the Gigabyte? I don't know. I thought they were. They haven't reached back out to me. So I don't know. I tried to set up an appointment. I tried to set up an appointment for tomorrow to see if it's still happening or not, but I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out very soon if that is still the case. I don't know. He said he was. So, I mean, not gonna sit here and pretend that I'm like a massive freaking right now I think I added it all up and it was like 55,446 buckaroos. That is including tax. That's just for the build. I think Death Stranding 2 is gonna win. When will I get back my 4090? Probably never. I'm at $5,446 on this 5090 build. And that doesn't even have a water block, bro. No, I'm just joking. Huh. Sad news. No, I'm okay. I don't need the 4090 back. I mean, I did like that 4090. I mean, the build quality of that freaking ASUS TUF was absolutely incredible. I do kind of miss that build quality of it. I thought that card was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I kind of want to see if I can source a 7900 XTX freaking ASUS TUF, because that card is beautiful as well. I don't know. I kind of like the new ASUS TUF as well. I mean, maybe I should have got that over the Gaming Trio. I don't know. See, I like the Gaming Trio. I love the way the Trio looks. That was my second favorite. I mean, if I was going to pick, it would go ASUS Astral, Gaming Trio, and then probably the TUF is the third best looking card in the Nvidia stack. At least for me. And then it would be like the Oris would be like the fourth best looking one. I don't really care. I don't really care for the entry level AIBs much. You know, like the MSI freaking what's it called? Like the Ventus or the or the gosh dang it. Even the Asus Prime looks better than all of those. So I mean, it's like I would much rather have like an Asus Prime, you know. I mean, and the Strix model is only for 5070 Ti and under. So can't get a Strix. I mean, if I could get an Asus Strix, that would be a very nice card as a 5090. But nice. The 5080 Trio looks nice too. Yeah, I see the thing that I look at based is like I will pay extra money for aesthetic. I'm like that. I don't have a problem with that. I know that a lot of people are like, you don't need to get that. You can just get the freaking MSI freaking Ventus 3, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, dude, I want aesthetic, bro. That's the cool thing. That's the cool thing about PC is we have so many options of what we can buy. You can buy the cheap stuff and get by, no problem. Whatever, it all runs the same. There might be a little bit of difference, you know, on like on performance, you know, like a couple percent or something. But at the end of the day, I made that video the other day about FOMO, and it's like this is the way I look at it. If you're buying all the cheap stuff, okay, if you're just sourcing a cheap motherboard and you're getting cheap RAM and you're getting cheap SSDs and you're getting a cheap cooler and you're getting a cheap PSU and you're just getting all these cheap things and then you're cramming a really nice GPU in there, I think that will affect your long-term FOMO more than just buying badass parts. You know what I mean? So if you like FOMO yourself to keep buying stuff, if you go out and you buy an expensive board and you buy an expensive cooler and you buy expensive stuff and it looks good and you match it, you know, because this right here, this PC used to be so Frankenstein that it was like, wow, this is weird. And so I finally matched it up. I finally got my cooler, my mag cooler to go with my mag Tomahawk. And now it looks good. And I've got it paired with the 9070 XT. Freaking mag air, dude, it looks good. Like I love the way the aesthetic of this inside this case looks now, and that's what I'm doing with the 5090 is I love that card, so I'm building it a better home to live in. Okay. I'm the same way. Aesthetics matter to me a lot. They do. See, okay, here I guess the reason why I went with the 5090 gaming trio over the Asus Astral is because I knew that if I got the Astral, I would have to do a full new build, and I just wasn't prepared to spend that money at that point. I just wasn't there. Because there was other things that I wanted to buy throughout the rest of the year. I wanted to buy the Xbox Ally X. I wanted to get my new Fanatec wheelbase. I wanted to get the rally wheel for the Fanatec setup. So that there was another $2,500 right there that I was spending throughout the rest of the year just on those three products. And now I got the build for the 5090. So I am sacrificing the other things that I wanted to buy to build around that, but I wasn't prepared to do that until the first of the year next year. I wasn't prepared to spend that money until then. So now I am having to put off and dude, we've got Project MOZA Racing coming out in just a couple of months. And I really, 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 really wanted to have the new Fanatec DD Pro or DD Extreme. That's the 15 Newton meter wheelbase. I really wanted to have that for that game when it launched. But it's okay. At the end of the day, everything will be all right. I'll get it when the time comes. So, I mean, for all of my sim racing friends in here, look, Fanatec is the path I've chosen to go forward. I will be investing more money into that. He's banned now. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not going to let him back into Discord. I might let him back to the channel here in a little while. See how he needs to calm down though, dude. He can't keep sitting and calling me a liar when I'm speaking my opinion about the stuff that I like. Okay. I'm not going to deal with that shit. I'm not going to put up with it every time because I love AMD. I'm going to continue to cover AMD favorably on this channel. And if he can't handle that shit, then he's just going to get blocked. I don't know. Cause I forgive everybody. Cabbage, you know that. You know that I'm a forgiving person. The Lord tells me to keep forgiving them, so I do. How the hell am I supposed to tell the Lord no, man? Like he told me to do what I'm supposed. I have to do what he said. Thank you, Ted Grant. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I agree. When you spend a lot on a PC build, a lot of cheaper parts around nice GPU, you always feel you do. You start to feel regret. You start to feel like you're not getting the best experience. I really do think that contributes to FOMO a lot. Because think about it, okay? You're like, shit, I can buy a $200 board. So you start to nickel and dime yourself, man. You start to nickel and dime yourself into all of these upgrades that are so freaking small and incremental that it doesn't make sense. But you're looking at like, okay, the board's $200, CPU's like $300, and you're like, yeah, I guess I could get a little bit better. I feel like buying cheap shit. You just nickel and dime yourself, bro, because there's no form of protection against FOMO because you're not invested enough to actually have to enjoy the product that you bought. Yeah, I feel that way. Like I honestly do feel that way. I mean, that MSI board, that Tomahawk, is actually a pretty good one. I like it. I never really thought about buying an expensive board. I never really thought about that, to be completely honest with you. Like when I went to Best Buy when I needed to rebuild my PC because my 7900 XT wouldn't fit in my case, and they were about to close, and I was just asking the dude, I'm like, because I didn't plan anything out. Like it was legit impulse that I had to go buy all the parts to build that PC. And so the guy at Best Buy, I was just like, okay, well, what do you got? What do you got? And we AM5 had just come out, but I think that I had, oh, I was gonna reuse my CPU, my 5800X or my 5900X. And so I think I started talking to the guy and he's like, okay, well, he's like, okay, I got a board. Um, and he just said, look, this is probably the best board I have right now for AM4. So this is what, and it was a B550, a B550 Tomahawk. And so I was like, okay, that's good, because I was like, well, what's the best one you got? And he's like, well, this is what I got right now on the shelf. And so I was like, all right, I'll take that. And then, I bought I bought all the rest of the stuff. I didn't need RAM or anything like that, but I bought the I bought a PSU. I told him I need a PSU, so we got a thousand watt. I told him that I was going to be, so I got 1,000 watt. I got the freaking motherboard. I got the brand new AIO cooler. I ended up buying the MSI 240. It was like an MSI 240 or something. Nice board with my girl. Oh yeah, you always want a little upgrade. I think so. Depends on what you're going for in terms of FOMO. I'm going for 1080p high settings. Well, yeah, if you're going for 1080p high settings, bro, you can just buy a ROG Ally. I'm joking. I'm joking, but I'm not joking. Hmm. 5090 ors master. Yeah, I would love to see. I like the consistency. I kind of wish, now that I got all this ASUS, I kind of wish that I would have just bought the tough 5090. I think so too. I think the 5090 deserves to be paired with nice stuff. You need to upgrade to GeForce 256 DDR. Why? Why do I need to do that, Big Ham? Why do I need GeForce 256 DDR? What the hell is GeForce 256? Is that freaking? No. No FOMO. Purchase for the new build comes with a paid copy of the AIO. It does. Ada 64 Extreme, extremely useful application. Nice. Should I have gotten a receipt or something for that on Amazon? Let me check and see if I have it. Or is it in the box? Let me see if it's in my thing. Oh boy. Is it in the box? I don't think I saw it. I saw that little card thing. Maybe that's it. It's got to be in the box because it doesn't say anything in my Amazon thing. PS Vita. I loved my PS Vita. Okay, so I don't think a lot of people understand like the ROG Ally, bro, and that's what we were going to talk about. As part of this is I don't think a lot of people understand what these systems are. These portable handheld PCs are. These are actually designed. They're not designed to play the latest and greatest games. I don't think. I think they are more designed for like your back catalog, for indie titles, for a little bit older games. Yeah, you can play some of the newer games, but they're not really 100% designed for that. They're designed so that you can get utility out of them. Like, say, take something like Assassin's Creed. I'm gonna grab my thing and see something. Oh, all my stuff just fell. Like these are designed for like them older type games. Sorry, I have to turn on my Roggy Ally. I think these are designed more for that older gaming experience. If you ask me, like if you want my honest opinion, for games that were built. You know what I wish this thing had though? Is a freaking kickstand like the new freaking Switch 2, bro. I'm gonna see if I can use a I'm gonna try to download a specific game. Because if I could play this game on here, dude, I'm gonna be super stoked. I've been trying to figure out how to get Assassin's Creed, the first one, to play on PC, and I just haven't been able to get it. Oh, who cares about that? What did I just do on accidente? Gosh dang it. Oh, right there. I got to download my AC1, my Mega Smooth Land. No, it's Butter Smooth Land MFG 4X. You can't say MFG 4X because everybody gets way too emotional. I got to grab that other freaking cord for this. Oh, damn it. Oh, look, I got me another plate too for the for my build. In memory of my buddy Michael. From Michael. He told me I got to have them. So I'm like, all right, bro, I will get one. Just because Michael said, I got to have one. I got to have one. I got to. Dude, Silkland is so badass. I freaking love their cables. Even this freaking USB cable is incredible. So I got to download my Assassin's Creed. My Assassin's Creed. Okay, now there should let me have battery charging. Yes, because that is a good one. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. But for these handhelds, these are designed to give you to like let you play like older games because there's so many games from like 360 generation before that play extremely well on these. 5090 212 power connectors, it would have been good. Stock voltages and core clock and VRAM frequency. The Daxter game on PSP, I did actually. Frame rate 4x. Wait, frame rate X is had to block him, dude. I had to put him back in timeout. You're back? Oh, you working? Oh yeah, you're on work. People are, well, I don't necessarily think you have to worry as much anymore. I think the new ATX 3.1 standard's a little better. Like my card does pull heat. Like my wires do get warm, but Does anybody else, when you touch your card, like while you're gaming, and are your wires warm on your 5090s? Oh, you got it on a charger now? Some video would have just given that. Yeah, dude, don't let your phone die. Will I regret going from a 7900 XT to a 90? No, I don't think you will. I think that is close enough. I mean, it's more of a side grade. I mean, you do get a little bit better experience with 9070 XT in a lot of stuff, especially with like ray tracing games and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's not a massive upgrade. So if you at least understand that before switching, I think you'll be a lot happier with it. But if you go into it thinking that like, oh my gosh, this is going to be the biggest upgrade ever, then yeah, you're going to be disappointed. And yes, there still might be some games that might perform a little bit better on 7900 XT just because it has more VRAM. But I don't think I've really ran into a whole lot like that, especially if you're at 1440p. You will never know the difference, and your experience will be better. Your experience will be better. DisplayPort cable is hot when I'm gaming. Not your DisplayPort cable. The cable's going into your 5090, to your 5090, to your 9050. Do 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 do. Yes. Yes. Silky Silk Land 4X. It's Butter Smooth Land. Cope FOMO Land 69. Okay. Yeah. Cope FOMO Land 69X. There we go. That works. That absolutely works. Peppa Pig will run fine on this. Actually. Okay, so application helps you verify system compatibility. Minimum. Oh yeah. It says it's got good compatibility. Yes. Well, maybe. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Or not, maybe. Maybe it's going to work. Maybe it's not going to work. I'm not getting any screen now. See, I don't know why I'm not getting screen with this game. I've got to figure out how to set this up so that I can actually. No. I got to figure out how to get Assassin's Creed to actually play on either my ROG Ally or just my regular PC. The first game, I don't know how to fix that. It just doesn't seem to like want to work. It might be. It wouldn't even let me get into the It wouldn't even let me get into the settings to actually try to. Or manufacturing tolerances where the contacts on the connector could move a bit. Yeah. I wonder if that game is trying to. What do I think? Absolutely buy it right now. PC Zone. Buy Avatar right now. I think I saw it, guys. Absolutely buy that right now. Let me see. Where's it at? I think it's on the Ubisoft store. It's either on the Ubisoft store or on Steam. Let me try steaming power pile of cow dung first. I could have sworn I saw it somewhere. $32 for Avatar. For like the full shebang. That's like the full shebang version. If you get Avatar, where's it at? Secrets of the Spires. Oh man, I gotta add that to my cart. Okay, so that's in my cart. I gotta buy that a little bit later. So, but the full game right now is $17.50. Buy it because the third, I was going to tell you right now, the third person update is coming out on December 5th or 4th. I think it's either December 4th or December 5th. Yes, buy the DLC version, buy the whole thing. Buy it's like 30, like what is it? Like you can actually get the deluxe edition that comes with, what does that one come with? Oh, it comes with the ultimate pack. So get the gold edition, $27.50, and that way you get the season pass. So the season pass will give you two, or wait, what does the ultimate edition give you? Because that one's only $32.50. Maybe you should get that one. Maybe you should get the ultimate edition. Damn. Season pass, you get the story pack 1, Skybreakers, Secrets of Spires, bonus quest, Familiar Echoes. Yeah, these are supposed to be bigger DLCs, and they usually are bigger DLCs that continue the story. The new DLC is coming out on the 19th. The 19th is when the new DLC is going to come out. And so you'll want to have that for the new movie. Is our mom home yet? Do you need a cord, Junior? USB to USB-C? USB-C to C? C to C. It's a big old thick one. Look at this bad boy, man.
Yeah, but I don't really have a use for it.
Nobody has a use for it. It's a USB. But this is the best USB you're ever going to find because it's made by Silkland. Silkland is better. Silkland is better. Better. Yeah, I would buy it immediately, man. Once this game has a third person view, it's going to be epic. Like it's already badass, but third person in that world is going to be epic. One of the most beautiful games you've ever seen. And then I'm going to be freaking out on CD Projekt Red, telling them, where's my third person camera mode for freaking Cyberpunk? My game of the year is Death Stranding 2. My next game is Assassin's Creed Shadows. After that, I'm undecided. I'm undecided. I've got the most time in those two games this year. I think Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 possibly on there, but um I don't know, man. I've played a lot of games. Borderlands 4 is definitely a good one. Yeah, very good price with all the DLCs and with that third person mode coming out. Dude, it's going to be so epic. So epic. Donkey Kong winning this year? Possibly.
Yeah.
I mean, Donkey Kong is Junior. That's Junior said that's his game of the year. He already called that. He's like, ain't nothing beating that for him. So Junior's Donkey Kong. I'm Death Stranding 2, and then Assassin's Creed Shadows. Let's just put it this way. Death Stranding 2 literally dethroned every game from my number one. Like, that's my favorite game of all time now. Like, I absolutely loved that game. I think it is the perfect blend of like just incredibleness. But I'm an open world gamer. I like open world games. I like the way that one plays. If you don't like that, you don't have to like it. I'm sorry that your favorite game is not my favorite game. That's the beauty of being a gamer, is you can like whatever the hell you want to like without anybody trying to influence you to like something else. I just like video games. It was my game of the year. Now it was Kingdom Come Deliverance. Nice. Yeah. Dude, Assassin's Creed Shadows is incredible. Death Stranding on sale a while ago. We'll get into it one day in the future. The sooner you get into it, the better. The sooner you beat it, the better. Because if you ever want to try to do Death Stranding 2, I believe you need to. You have to play the first game. You have to. Listening to like them, I did do I listened to them like go over the story recap, and it just does not hit as hard as actually playing the first game. When you first start the first game, like it takes a while to get into it because it's like really cumbersome and it's really annoying at first. But once you get used to it and you learn how to play it, gosh dang, I feel like my nose is bleeding. Okay, it's not. But once you get into it and you start to understand what the game is, then it gets really good. Dang, where did everybody go? Nobody wants to sit and watch us yak about freaking cool stuff like Ubisoft games. Start talking about Ubisoft and Death Stranding, and everybody's like, peace, I'm out. How dare you like those games? We don't like them.
They'll be back on. Maybe they would come back.
No, they won't. They're already gone, dude.
Try.
It's not worth the try. I like open world games with lots of story content. Death Stranding's actually got a pretty good story, man. I liked it. I thought it was good. And I rushed through it. Like, I didn't spend a whole lot of time in it because I just wanted to get through the story content so that when it comes out on PC, I can like go through the whole game. I don't think they're half baked. I think that because if you just stick to it, like you can get through them pretty quick. Another good game this year, Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye was actually pretty good. I like that story. It was like 12 hours. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, Mafia was pretty good too, though. Probably going to game a bit while these apples cook down. Yeah. Which one? Mind's Eye? Did you beat it all the way? Or did you play it and quit? Did you beat it? You didn't try it? Like you didn't even try it? You it's cheeks and you didn't even try it? Oh, I thought that game was cheeks. No, dude, it actually turned out to be pretty cool. Like it's got a good story to it and it's kind of funny. It's pretty catchy, dude. I liked it. It was only 12 hours though. It played it was just it's not perfect, but it was good enough to be like, damn, this was actually pretty fun. Oh yeah, if you like shorter games, you'll probably like it. They've actually done a lot to optimize it so it does run better. It's still not perfect, but it does run better. Oh, dude, I couldn't even. I tried to play. I wanted the only thing I really wanted from Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 was I really wanted them to like streamline the combat to a point where it was like more like more like I wanted it to be more like I would say, yeah, Elder Scrolls ish kind of combat. Not like super hard, but not like because it's I don't know, man. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but like I like to like walk around and talk to people and like do that stuff. And so when I get into it and then like I get in a fight or something, I just keep getting beat up and I don't like that. I don't like that I can't just like do the combat. I know I have to learn stuff, but I never do that. I just like to freaking travel and conversate, man. Why is that so hard? I need it, cabbage, to be I need it to be I need it to be a casual game for me because I like casual gaming. I'm old and I'm casual now. Feeling badass and it's super rewarding. Get poison arrows then. Get poison arrows. That's cheating. No, I'm just joking. Like I want to be able to engage in the combat, but I mean it already is like because it's first person and it's close quarter and it's methodical, it's too hard for me to do. A mod to make combat better. What kind of mod? I want hack and slash combat. I want to be ultra powerful. I want to be able to sit story mode and play and just go through it. Because I don't want to have to worry. Like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is a game that I could care less about the combat. I just want to focus on the story and get through it. Like I don't, that's one of those games where I don't care about the combat.
Hello, sir.
Hello, beautiful. In the Gypsy Caravan, combat's a walk in the park. There's a Gypsy Caravan.
It's kind of cold.
Yeah.
I have 2 sweaters on. Hi.
Love you. Mama just got back from church. Steady.
Mm-hmm.
Was it good?
Mm-hmm.
Has to be hardcore, but there's so many games like KCD. It's not for everyone, but a great alive world though. See, that's the thing. I love the world. PC Zone, like I love the world. I think the world is beautiful. I don't have the time during the week to sit through that game. Man, see, I got nothing but excuses, okay? I got nothing but excuses. And that's fine. I'm a casual gamer. I've accepted that. I've accepted that that's my role in life. If I want to play video games, I have to play easy peasy video games. And it sucks, man, because cool ass games like KCD get left behind because I'm a filthy casual gamer and I accept that. And I'm not sorry about it. I'm not sorry. I grew up as a hardcore gamer and now I'm not a hardcore gamer no more. And I accept that. I admit defeat. I'm not as hardcore as I once was. I'm not as what is it? I'm not as
Good as I once was.
I'm not as good as I once was. I'm as good once as I ever was. Back in my prime. I'd really lay it down. And don't you double dog dare me now. You know what? The last Souls game I beat was Dark Souls 3. And I was like, what was I like 30 something? I was in my 30s still when I beat that game. And so I still had that kind of like energy to play the freaking I still had the energy to play games like that. And I was like, I was engaged. I was fully engaged. I beat Bloodborne first, and then I beat Dark Souls 3. Yes, my queen.
Remember how a couple weeks ago we drove around my hometown and I showed you like my friend's house that I used to stay at her house? Okay, well I messaged her today and she was like, I drove by your old house in our old like neighborhood, and I was telling my husband all these things, and I was like, that's so funny because I just did that with my husband.
Huh.
And she's like, I was like, okay, I gotta come see you.
Yeah.
Because they're like on the same brainwave, going through memory lane. It was really funny.
Nice.
So we have to go see her soon.
Okay. Oh, I can't do the online sweaty stuff either. I'm a single player AAA banger, third person over the shoulder gamer, and like I do casual sim racing. That's me. That's my fate. I've accepted it. I have accepted that. That's all I'm good for now. That's all I'm good for. Okay. I like tech. Maybe that's why I like tech so much, is because now I just want pretty graphics and I want, like, seriously, move the stick, click the buttons a couple of times. I like to frantically click buttons. So I don't know.
Junior.
Yeah, exactly. Random PC gaming testing. These kids, I mean, like, seriously, bro. Like, I think Super Ghouls and Ghosts was harder than any Dark Souls game I've ever played. But now I'm just like, oh man, because I get too frantic. If I was to like really sit down and put time into it and play it, I could do it, but I just can't do it no more. Skip multiple next GB. I can't. I can stick with one game and skip multiple next generation. No, seriously, huh? There's people that can do that, bro. That's why PC is so incredible, because like you could literally buy hardware to like maximize your experience. And then once you're like there, like, do you really need more if that game is something you're going to put 4,000 hours into? Hey, these games will wait. Oh, exactly, dude. When we died, we went right back to this. Yep, dude. It was crazy. We actually used to have to deal with consequences. It's almost like they're like, yeah, they invented. And it's funny because Souls games came out and people are like, whoa, these are incredible, man. And it's like, shit, dude. Everything we played like used to be like that. Growing up in the 80s and stuff, like everything was hard. Do you remember Ninja Turtles, bro? Like that game was, I'm like, really, bro? I'm 5. Like, how the hell am I going to play this stuff?
You will play it.
I was like, holy crap, this is
Play
hard.
well at
Dude,
5.
even like Turtles in Time was freaking hard. We died so much on that game. The only easy games were like Super Mario and Super Mario World. I'm not even joking. Yes, we did.
Junior, can you go get my
Either we had enough patience or we were just so broke we only had one game.
all done? Get her done? Get her started?
I'm like that with new games sometimes now. I'm just like, I'm done. Yeah. Oh, I definitely agree, man. Them older games were very, very hard to play. That's probably why I'm not a retro gamer. Yeah, I got a lot of them freaking Super Nintendo games under my belt. Nintendo, regular Nintendo, not many, but Super Nintendo, yeah, I got a lot of Super Nintendos. Contra 3, yeah. Dude, that game was hard. Contra was freaking hard, man. Good evening, young man, old soul. Those games were back in the day. Oh, I did. I started with NES. I went to Super NES and a Sega Genesis at the same time. Then I went to Sega 3D, Sega Saturn, PlayStation, and then from PlayStation 64, then 64 to Jaguar 64, then over to Dreamcast, PlayStation 2, Xbox, and then I went to GameCube, obviously at the same time. I had GameCube, PlayStation, Xbox, Dreamcast all at the same time. And then after that, went to PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and then PlayStation 4. And then I had like the handhelds. I had the PSP, Sega Game Gear, PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4, Xbox One X, and then Series X and PlayStation 5. Broke. Oh yeah, dude. I remember getting so mad at a Sega Genesis game, dude. I got up and I kicked the cartridge because I was in my mind, I was like, I'm gonna kick this game in half and like break it in half. Yeah, that didn't happen. It just kicked the whole top off my freaking Sega Saturn, dude. I was so pissed that it was broken. My mom threw my Super Nintendo out the window and it didn't even break. But that Sega Genesis, dude, it destroyed it. I kicked it one time, dude. I kicked that game so hard. I was so mad. I don't even remember what game it was, but it was so damn hard that I kicked that thing, bro. I used to throw my controllers. I haven't thrown a controller since Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. I have not thrown a controller across the room since then. You know what? HDZ, that might actually be the game. Altered Beast. That might be the game that I freaking kicked that Sega on. That actually might be the game, dude. Holy crap. No, not Altered Beast. Maybe it was Golden Axe. I don't think it was Altered Beast. Golden Axe. What the hell game was that? Damn, I wish I could remember, because after that I didn't buy a Sega Genesis again. I moved over to Sega Saturn. It's out of stock. I can pre-order the $5.99 version. I can order dude, I was just on Best Buy earlier and I could still order it. But you can't get it until like November. Stop playing it no matter how many times I died. I think it might have been a Batman game actually on the Sega. I think it was like, actually, oh, was it Batman and freaking Robin, dude? It was like a 2D side scroller Batman game. Yeah, Best Buy. You should still be able to buy it right now. Let me check and see if it's still on there. Because I was legit on here earlier today. ROG Expo. Roggy Boggy. Yep, you can still pick it up Friday, November 14th, and you can pre-order it right now. Ooh, I can buy an Ally X for the low price of $8.99. I wonder how much faster the Z2, well, it says AI, AMD Ryzen AI Z2 Extreme processor. That's why I need it. It's AI. That's why it's $1,000 freaking dollars, because it's AI. It's AI. 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 Okay, I gotta go make a cup of coffee. I know it's 9 o'clock, but I can do it.
Okay, good job.
I am powerful.
All right.
Power.
Proud of you.
Hey guys, how you guys doing? It is I, Junior, back again.
Junior.
It Mini Froggy, what's up? What's up, man? I'm doing good. How you doing? Yuck. Butter and coffee.
That's good. What's wrong with you?
Taking over the stream just for a little bit, not too long. Frog will be back soon. He's
Stressed out or something?
he's just making his coffee. Ready to clock out and make
Well,
the
I've
hour.
been offering to help you.
Drive
for
home?
days
Yeah.
if you understand what's wrong. Okay, well, why don't you go get it? We can talk about it.
When you building your PC? I don't know.
Never.
My mom said never, so probably never. Junior came to kick the door back to.
Not too late.
You guys are funny. You guys are funny tonight, man. Just sneak the 5090 in and swap frog. Nah, I ain't doing that. Junior, build a PC with the wrong. No, my mom says no, guys. No PC for me. No PC for me, guys. I'm getting too old for that. Yeah. Too old. Yeah, I'm too old for this, guys. I'm way too old for this.
Nobody said that.
Yes, they did.
No. You need to get a job and then you can build your own PC with your own money.
Hey, School's what I've been up to.
Ooh, man.
Great, Frog is back. I gotta leave, guys.
His dad's back now.
All right. See you guys.
Maybe I'll set Junior Frog up on his own little freaking thing spree with you guys. I don't know. Where's my vape juice? Shit, did I put my batteries on there? Oh, I did. That's good. Thank you guys for being good to him. I appreciate that.
They keep asking him when he's going to build a PC, and I said never until he gets a job and can build his own PC.
Yeah, Mom said he has to get a job. I told him he could go work at a movie theater or something, and because I think that'd be a good job for him, man. He could have fun with that.
Yeah, but everybody's telling him not to work at the movie theater. Ask him.
Why are they telling you that?
Because they say it would be a good experience.
So what? You're not looking for an experience. You're looking for fucking money.
Yeah, money.
Yeah, Mama Frog said no. She just doesn't want him to turn into a 5090 bro on our dime.
No, I just don't think that I want to pay to build more PCs.
She doesn't want to build more PCs. I keep telling her to let me build her one.
It's not benefiting me any, sir.
Doesn't benefit her. All it does is take her time from her husband
And
No.
all my Mary Kay money.
and all her Mary Kay money. Just to rebel against me. No, man, I would love for him to. Well, he better get a job and buy that Astro. If he wants an Astro, man, he better buy it. I like my Astro. I think Ubisoft needs to either remake Assassin's Creed 1 or remake it or remaster it. They need to either remake it or remaster it so that it actually works. Me and Junior get into PCs together. Well, I mean, he does have a ROG. I mean, he has a ROG ally. So technically, we are. What do you even do on that? Well, he uses it, dude. Every time I open his door, he's on his ROG ally. So I don't know what he's doing.
Playing games, duh.
He hides the screen from me every time I walk in. So
Yeah, just play games.
huh. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. Let's see. I'd rather they remaster it. I don't want no woke crap on my classics. What do you mean remaster? Oh yeah, you don't want it to be woke. I don't think they would do that. I don't think they would make it woke. I want, yeah, dude. If they remake Black Flag with the new, where's the Nvidia hat? I haven't. I can't afford it, bro. Like Nvidia tax on their hats is ridiculous. You think 5090s are expensive? Try getting an Nvidia hat. Oh shit! I forgot to order my Superman toy. I need a Superman. It's in my Amazon cart. I forgot to buy it.
I know.
That premium RTX hats ain't cheap. No, they're not, man. Only one gen old. FSR just needs to be more user friendly. My buddy was mad that he only recently had access to it since he's he's going to get it on the 7000 series pretty soon, actually. It is coming to 7000 series and 6000 series. Probably with the new update for Probably with the new Redstone update.
Sorry.
That'll be pretty good.
Tickets, you gotta bring the book to me.
Dang, guys, we are almost to 15,000 subscribers.
Wow.
We're at 83, man. Oh my gosh. We are almost there. I wonder if we'll be able to do it by this weekend. I think we are getting a Black Flag remake pretty soon, actually. I think Ubisoft could literally announce it any day now. Their goal is one game a year in the AC. So if they I don't know if I mean, I guess yeah. If they're doing like a really good update or remake for Black Flag, then yeah, I would love it, you know, as a next year Assassin's game. But it needs to be like the big open world games, guys. Like it can't, I don't want it to be cut up in the sections like it is. I don't want to get to one section and then have it like load in another section. I want it to be a continuous open world. I mean, cut out all the modern stuff. I don't care for that on that game, but keep me in the pirate world. Absolutely. New character models, new animations, some new cities, some new islands, new story content. I would absolutely freaking love that. Just one big seamless open world game like they did with freaking Sea of Thieves, or not Sea of Thieves, but gosh dang it. I've been wanting to play that more lately, this Skull and Bones. They're doing a land combat pretty soon. I don't know exactly when it's coming out, but it should be. A letter from the producer 2 weeks ago. Let's see what he had to say. Shared an update for our plans for year 2, season 2, and the fraction was specifically renewed our commitment to the quality put in the community feedback. Since then, the team has been hard at work improving the war factions and stuff like that. So the feature with the launch of year 2, season 3 in October, this update will also bring several new additions. Skull and Bones make it year 2, season 3. For now, we'd like to share with you a high-level overview of the major improvements planned for year 2, season 3, faction war, sloop of war, narrative as the. So there's going to be more narrative, season 2, 3, weapon ships, timed events, quality of life improvements, ascension locking, armor ascension. Ooh, cosmetics. The development of Skull and Bones has always been an evolving process, laying the foundation of faction war in year 2, season 3. We're building the framework needed to introduce even more features. That being said, we know you love sneak peeks. Promise. Here it is, a brand new large ship. So we're getting larger ships. I'm literally just waiting for the land combat before I get back into Skull and Bones. Like that's literally all I'm waiting for. Because as soon as that comes out, then I'll be more inclined, because I like to get off the boat and explore too. Going to be big on optimization based on all the feedback. I do have every Assassin's Creed on PC. Let me tell you which ones I got. On PC, I have Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Revelations, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Unity, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Assassin's Creed Rogue, Origins, Odyssey, Assassin's Creed 3, Valhalla, and Shadows. Yeah, I think I do have them all. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, 3 is over here. So, yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, dude, I got them all. Mirage, yep. Mirage is right there, bro. Assassin's Creed Mirage. Right here. I mean, you can kind of see it in the camera. Mirage and then Shadows. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is right here. Over here on the far end is Assassin's Creed 3, Odyssey, and Origins down here on this bottom row. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Assassin's Creed Rogue, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Black Flag, Unity, Revelations 2 and 1. So yeah, I absolutely have all of them. I already owned them all on like PlayStation and Xbox, and so I bought them all again on PC too. The only one I don't own on Xbox is Shadows, but I own it on PlayStation and PC. Maybe I'll buy it on Xbox as well. Yeah, don't you guys want to play it? You guys want to play some Assassin's Creed Shadows on the Xbox?
Yes.
Xbox. You really want it?
I would love to play it.
You actually gonna play it?
Yes.
I'll buy it on Xbox then.
All right.
Ooh. And I own them all on the Ubisoft launcher. AC Liberations. Doesn't that come with Black Flag? I think that comes with Black Flag. Liberations, no, that comes with Assassin's Creed 3. I think that should be. Let me see if I got to buy that. Oh, wow. You got to buy that?
Candy, I'm going to clip your nails if you don't go lay down. Okay. What's that say? What's it say? Argument. Come on, Candy, stop. Arguing it.
It's trying to tell me I need to buy Frontiers of Pandora to buy that. Weird. Let me see if I got that on there. Let me see if I actually have.
To what extent should people in life or death situations be held accountable for their actions? Support your idea with evidence from your reading, background, knowledge, and any research you may conduct. In addition, review the elements of argumentative
Okay, I'll buy it. I gotta buy it. Oh shit. Thank you for your order. Thank you for your order. So there we go, man. Assassin. Okay, now I own them. Where's Adewale's? I wonder if I have that one too. Adewale. Assassin's Creed. Gosh dang it. What's that one called? Assassin's Creed.
Okay, so what is your position on this?
Assassin's Creed. It says 74. Shadows, Closet of Watch. It's Ezio Auditore. Those are only $11 for all of those 3 games. Valhalla's on sale for 28 buckaroos for the freaking dude. That's a great deal. 80% off for 28 bucks for the freaking complete edition. That means you get everything. How much? What? Oh, it's $5. Most of them are like $5, like $4.50 for that. $5 for Assassin's Creed 2, but you can get a lot of this stuff really cheap. The Dawn of Ragnarok DLC is $16. Assassin's Creed, Dreadful Crimes, Origins. You can get Valhalla, Odyssey, and Origins for $32. That is insane. Assassin's Creed Syndicate Season Pass is only $7.50. Dude, this is like Freedom Cry.
Do you have the literature? Like the thing that you read about? We didn't realize. You just have Well, it says you need to write an essay and answer this question. The question is, to what extent do people in life be held accountable for their actions? So if somebody was to come in here,
Damn, that game only requires like 4 gigs of VRAM.
the guy that broke it, right? Okay. And the guy's family sued the homeowner. Right? Okay. So what part of your so that was kind of like the background of like, should they have?
Yeah, I don't know.
Should he have been held accountable for that? No. Okay, why?
I'll get that one later. Because that one I think is only $15 all the time. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, there's so many good games that you could play on this right here at like maxed out settings at 4K. Dude, all of those games from that era, from like 360 and PlayStation 3 era, dude, you can literally run those on ASUS on the ROG Ally at like 4K. You can run them all at 4K without even breaking a sweat. It's crazy. I did not unlock the frame rate for the older titles. When I play 2, 3, and Revelations, they're like wonky on PC. They need to fix those games. Once the action starts, oh yeah. Borderlands 4 is a great game. How many games do I have into my Steam account?
That was not a good one because I listened to a lot of true crime.
I have.
Okay, so say of a.
I got 412 games on Steam. Whew.
I can't say this to you. Candy, what are you doing? Because you're on YouTube. So. Anyway, sorry.
Whoops, sorry guys. I was trying to answer a question that was really, 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 really weird. I know. Sorry guys. Mm-mm.
Sorry, we were
I am
talking
not
about it.
getting Ghost of Yote.
Okay, so what other assignment, like reading assignments, do you have?
I'm not getting
Because it
Ghost
says
of
support your
Yote.
idea from the evidence from your reading. So what reading?
Well, I don't know if I'm getting Ghost of Yote, dude. I just spent
Okay.
$2,300 buying stuff to rebuild this PC, and like I'm like really low on funds. So hey, feel free to drop a key for freaking Ghost of Yote if you guys want me to cover it, or drop a what do they call? Drop a donation, because unfortunately Sony don't like to give me free keys. I'm building my 5090. I put up a couple videos, Papa Charlotte's. I put up a few things. Yeah, dude, I'm rebuilding my whole freaking 5090. I got a brand new case. I got an ASUS Tough case. I bought a ASUS AIO. Dude, the AIO was $500, bro. You got people crying about $250 GPUs, and here I am spending $450 on a freaking AIO. I spent $170 on my case. I spent $256, dude. I spent 50-50 money on just my fans for the case. Yeah, exactly. The AIO costs more than a freaking console, bro. And that's just cooling. And then I got freaking and then my CPU was $750. I got a 9950X3D. Like, dude, I'm going all out on it, dude. I went all out on it. I mean, of course I spared some expense, but I'm going out on it. It's going to be all basically ASUS ROG, MSI. Yeah, 9800 X3D is a good chip. I got this one here as a 9800 X3D. The 5090 is going to have a. See, the funny thing is I can throw my other 9070 XT in that build, and then I can see if the 9800 X3D is bigger or better than the is better than that. What's up, Yamoto? Everything's hanging short, shriveled to the left.
Like you have to look online.
Bunch of extra money on fans, lighting, and cooling as well, because I wanted to. Yeah, exactly, man. I'm freaking build my rig is gonna look beautiful. It's gonna look beautiful. If you had to do it, you had to do it, Froggy. You'll know after this if it was worth it. Oh yeah, exactly. You know, the way I look at it, PC Zone, is I'm not opposed to spending money to get a premium experience. Like, I'm gonna call it the bougie build. The bougie build. You gotta have at least one bougie build in your lifetime.
Okay.
Yeah, if I get all the parts Friday and I'm like not too worn out from work, I might build it Friday. I can have 13 fans in this case. I got 11 of them. I did post individual videos for the pieces, and I'm going to do that for everything when it comes out. So when I get my board,
Go outside.
when I get my board, I'm going to do a video on that. When I get my 9900 X3 9950 X3D, I'm going to do a video on that. This is the one part that came today. The little gosh damn, I need the light over here a little more. This is the little AM5 secure frame V2 pack. We're doing a secure frame and everything. I'm not streaming the build. I'm going to do it 4K, high quality build video. So I actually kind of want to, I'm actually thinking about moving all this stuff and moving my sim racing wheel, because I got some black curtains right here that I might build it in front of. Quality. Yep, it's gonna be a good. I already did a video on the case. Make a video on the frame. Contact frame. Quality. It's quality. I would love to stream the build, but my camera. I mean, I guess there's a way I could do it, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I did reach out to Crucial to see if they would send some freaking if they would love to send out some SSDs for it. Stream the build and make a separate video. How am I going to do that? I just don't have the space to like film and freaking do like the stream build, because I want to cut it up and have it look better than like most of my videos. Like I want to do like some like little snap cuts and stuff. Your friend just got his first gaming PC today. Nice. 5070 Ti. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, dude. That'll absolutely destroy a PS5, bro. That makes a PS5 look super duper duper weak. It's freaking crazy, man. Like the image quality alone. Careful with the secure frame. Don't over torque. There is no temperature benefit on AM5. Oh no, you can't even over torque those. I know there's no benefit on AMD. It's usually for, that's the whole reason. Honestly, Terrace was literally just for like the freaking thermal paste. Because when I took it off of this one here, and I took the CPU out and I put the 9800 X3D in there, like seriously, that was the only benefit. I think it's cool though. I just think it looks cool. You put the secure frame on there and it just makes everything look nice. Easier to clean thermal paste. Yeah. Less goop. Yep, for sure. And if you're really lucky and you put too much on there, when you lift out the secure frame, the CPU will come off with it. It's pretty cool. You got to like push the CPU down and pull the secure frame off. And don't want the dude. PC is so much better than consoles that it like literally just makes sense to do it. It really does. I had a contact frame on my 13900 KS. I took it off and put a 5C or so, but yeah, not much. Yeah, I don't really think it's gonna. I don't think it drops the temp any better. To be completely honest with you, I mean this 9070 XT.
Teddy, get off my bed. Get down. Get down.
I mean, just right now, just doing this. I'm running my GPU temp is 46C. There's my temps for you guys. Just at idle, we're at 46C. Total board power is like 63 watts. Hotspot temp is 48, 46 and 48. Wow, it's actually pretty close. Real 4K on OLED. Oh, for real. If you got a thermal right to secure frame, they are really expensive and worth it. This right here is a thermal right. I don't know if you can see the name. Thermal right. Secure frame. It was only like $8. Need to get a tripod. I meant inexpensive. Oh, I was like, damn. I was like, they're only like $8. I was like, yeah, I would buy one. Michael Milburn, somebody in our community, he said that I needed to have one. So I was like, you know what, Michael Burr, I can do that. I can do that, brother. He said he really likes his and he thought it was the best money he ever spent. So, yep. I said, yes, I agree. I like them. Frozen Nada. No day 360 AIO. Nice. I know I keep getting the people that jump in the freaking comment section on the AIO that I bought, and they're like, you could have got a thermal right, or not a thermal right, but what is it, like the Arctic Freeze? You could have got the Arctic Freeze for way cheaper. And I'm like, dude, I don't care about being cheap. Like I wasn't doing this to be cheap, man. I was doing it for aesthetics. And when I saw that Ryujin, I knew it was all over. I was like, yep, I want that. I was like, I want it. I knew immediately that I wanted it because I like the way it looks. Exactly, man. That's I hate it when people I don't hate it when they do that. I just because I look at things and I'm like, okay, I want that. I like that aesthetic. I like the way that looks. And then when people are like, oh, well, you should have got this because it's cheaper. To me, cheaper is not necessarily like, it's like, okay, like I get what you're saying, dude. If I was going for a budget build and I was trying to min max and save some money and do this, yeah, I would have done that. Like, obviously, I mean, it would work just the same, or maybe it's a little bit better, it's it's just one of those things where, like, why not buy the stuff you want to buy and make your own mistakes, bro? Like, I get it that, like, I'm an influencer and I'm here and I'm showing you guys stuff, and it's like you guys are like, I don't expect you guys to like buy the stuff that I like. It's just I want to like inform you, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even really push people to buy AMD. I think you should. If you're new to gaming, I think you'll have a better experience. Do I consider acceptable while gaming on the 9070 XT? 90C, 110C, whatever AMD said it can do. That's what I expect. I only get like 60 or so on the 9070 XT though. What is that? The best chasers needing benchmark numbers to quantify buying something. Oh, see, I don't need, yeah, dude, I don't even care if it gives me like performance gains. As long as my CPU is fine, like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. I don't need it to be 3 degrees cooler or whatever, dude. I don't care. People are like, oh, you better watch your temperatures. And I'm like, not really a big problem to me. I mean, like, see, it's like everybody tries to like cram all this like PC nostalgia, like whatever shit into my head. And I'm like, I don't want it. I'm going to figure it out by myself, dude. I'm going to learn. I'm going to have some cool knowledge by the time I'm done. Thinking about getting a companion device PC handheld. Do you think I should go for Steam Deck OLED or go different route? What does your heart tell you, bro? Which one looks more aesthetically pleasing to you? That's literally where I'm at now. Which one looks more aesthetically pleasing to you? Which one are you going to be able to look down at and be like, damn, I love having that piece of equipment? Which one are you going to be like, which one are you going to pick up and look at and oogle and be like, damn, this shit's so badass? Which one looks like that? Which one calls out to your soul, Yamato? Which one says, damn, that would look good on my freaking table? Like, that would look good in my setup. Which one? Steam Deck OLED looks beautiful to me, to be honest. Okay, so look at it this way then. Steam Deck. I know that like the Steam Deck is an earlier version. Like, it's not I think the Z1 Extreme is a little bit more powerful. But I mean, you get I think it's good, but any way you go with any of these handhelds, you're going to be limited to certain types of games that you can play. And sometimes it's a 30 frames per second experience, depending on the game you want to play. So OLED, to me, it looks beautiful, but on a freaking screen that size, not necessary. But Steam Deck, if you like the aesthetics of it, I would get that. I would jump on it. Don't let anybody I mean, the Z1 Extreme is going to give you more power, but I think most people that buy the Steam Deck are pretty happy with it. I don't really hear a lot of people being super negative about the experience. I hear them being a lot happier, because of like Linux support or the way it runs, or like the battery or something like that. So at the end of the day, I mean, worst case scenario, bro, you buy it. I just don't want you to buy something and have a terrible experience and then write it off completely. You know what I mean? I think that as long as you manage your expectations and you play games that are if you play indie games and older games, I think you'll be okay. I think you'll really enjoy it. If there's like some older games that you want to go back and play, on handheld consoles or something, I think they're incredible. That's what I like it for. Because I can download games like Castlevania Symphony of the Night, or Lords of Shadows, or some of my other freaking games, and I can play them on my freaking ROG Ally, and I'm like, damn, these are badass. And it looks incredible too. It looks absolutely freaking incredible. Games like Aliens play at freaking max settings, bro, and you're just sitting there having fun on these older Xbox 360 games, man. Every one of those games plays freaking phenomenally. I'm not even joking. They are so good. They're so good. And then, you can play a lot. You can play some newer stuff too, but if that's what you're going for, then you can do it. Like PlayStation 4, you're a big enjoyer of PS4 generation games like Mad Max. Okay, so a lot of those games play very well too. With Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 era, you're at 120 plus frames a second. With the PlayStation 4 generation, you're about, I think a lot of them games are like 60 frames. Like you can play a lot of stuff on there from that generation. The newer games do get a lot harder to play, but you still got some very good games that you can easily play on the. I had Assassin's Creed Valhalla running 1080p ultra wide, 60 frames a second, high settings with FSR1 in ultra performance mode. It looked a little blurry, but it was playable and it felt good on a ROG Ally. So yeah, dude, if I was playing that on its internal screen, it would look incredible. Actually, I can maybe show you what it would look like on this. I should have just showed you guys a minute ago. Oh wait, is it on? I think it's on this. I think I put it on this hard drive though. Oh, see, I just want to show you this real quick, what you can do on these types of things, because this is important to me, man. Like I love this game. Oh wait, I want this cord so I get good. I want this cord so I can have my SSD. I don't think Steam Deck is bad at all. Where's my Ubisoft games? Ubisoft in. Okay. It says I've been logged out on the regular PC. Dude, I got Black Flag on here too. Awesome. Awesome. So I could play Black Flag. But I'm going to show you some AC Valhalla on this bad boy. Oh wait, I gotta pull up my frame rate counter. But
Ooh, I just got the chills.
the chillsies. Oh, I don't even need that on here right now. I know. I just want to show these boys. Yep, AC Valhalla. And you get FSR 3. You get FSR 3.1. You get frame generation. You can turn on AMD's fluid motion frames on here, so you can get good framesy wamesies. But oh, I gotta hold that thing the whole time. It's actually insane, bro, because you can put it on a dock and put it up like a regular console. It's like the PC Switch, bro. Like you can legit play these games. Okay, so all right. So well, both are rumored to be worked on. Which one? Holy dang. Yeah. See, I don't know if you like Assassin's Creed, but these are some massive open world games. And then see, like this is sitting there at 120 freaking frames. You can lock it to like 720p. Let's see what I've got the screen on. I've got it set at 120 hertz mode and the 720p. So this will lock it to 720p. So let me see. Let's go into options. So if you lock this game to 720p and then you put it at 120 hertz, VSync off, resolution scale, we're going to have that at 100. Okay. Okay, and then, oh yeah, I forgot to do the other options. Graphics are going to be set to high. So I've got them set at high still, because you don't really need them any higher than that. But this is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's just loading in. Once it loads into the world, it should be fine. All right, and there we go, man. We are in the 70s, actually. Oh, hopefully it will like. Help it. 70 freaking 7 frames, 79. I could put it right there. I mean, dude, I'm legit playing a last generation PlayStation 4 game at freaking 80 frames. 70, 80 frames, man. The EA thing, dude, I don't even. Yeah, dude, EA sucks. That right there is impressive to me, man. Like, this is a handheld machine playing a game at PlayStation freaking 4 settings. Well, this is probably better than PlayStation 4 settings if you look at that, because this is this is like the first one of the first games that came out this generation for Series X, and you're like freaking. You got all that grass, all the vegetation, all the detail, bro. This is incredible, man. And you can't even tell that this is 720p. Like, it looks so clean. Like, that looks incredible. Buy the best version you can get with all the DLC, Vero. Yeah, the DLC is actually cool. It adds more content. Well, that's kind of bright right there. Whoa, dude. I got poisoned. Freaking snake just bit me, dude. Damn, dude. Like, this is very impressive, guys. That's what I'm saying, man. And it's got a nice flat line all across it. It's got a nice flat line all across it. And it looks beautiful. Like, it runs freaking, it runs fine. Boo, doo, doo, doo. Shut down. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, bro. Everybody's like, all these like little weirdos are out there like, oh, and I'm like, dude, you can legit play full games, bro. Frame time graph line nice and flat, bro. I'm like, damn. But then again, that is an AMD freaking sponsored game. But that's what I'm saying, man. Like, you can play these things and it look incredible. You can put GTA 5 on there and play it easy. That's what I'm saying, dude. Get the ROG Ally X. It's going to have FSR4. It's going to have all the freaking things to it. It's going to be fine, man. Like, I'm not even joking. If I didn't spend all that money on this build, on this PC, I would be getting ROG Ally X day one. Easy. No problem. Like, I wouldn't even question that. D-Batch. Oh, I know. D-Batch out there. Captain Saver Pro himself, bro. Dude, I'm getting like 90 frames on this on freaking First Berserker Kazan. I know, but that's a cell shaded game, Frog. Yeah, you're right, but it's badass and it plays great on it. It is literally a PC. I made a video on it, Yamato, the other day, where I like legit had it sitting there hooked up to 2 monitors running that same game at 1080p ultra wide, bro. I'm like, this thing's badass. Kazan's awesome, bro. Yeah, Kazan is very good. If you die 3 times, you get an easy peasy mode, so then you can play it. Here, let me give you a link to that vid, bro. Here you go. Here is the video. I I reached out to freaking Crucial to see if they'll send me 3 4 terabyte cards. One NVMe 5 and then 2 NVMe 4.0 drives. So if they send those to me, 12 terabytes. If not, then there'll be 8 terabytes going in it. I'll have a 4 and then 2 2s. I kind of wish I could buy one right now. I wish I could buy like a 2 terabyte or a 4 terabyte Gen 5, but I don't have the money right now. I am freaking broke. I'm all spent. Maybe I should have got that cheaper cooler so I could. No, dude, I wanted the aesthetic. I can always get drives later, bro. I don't really care. I spend so much money on storage. It's freaking wild. As it sits right now, I don't have any Gen 5, so I'm going to end up putting Gen 4 in it. But I do want to get a Gen 5. Yeah. Well, for games, I'm going to be putting all those games on there. I've got like an 8 terabyte freaking spinning hard drive that I try to save all my videos to after I'm done recording them and everything. Then I'll just save them on there. Only if you use so on the X870, there's 3 that you can use that won't split, and then there's the 2 that will split. I don't know. I haven't done enough research on that yet because I do want to use all 5 of them. 8 terabyte over 3 of them. I have 1 4 terabyte and then 2 terabytes right now. I don't know if I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to use those 2 slots if it's gonna cut my PCIe lanes in half. I mean, if I use Gen 4, I don't know if it still cuts them in half if I'm using Gen 4 drives. Even if I'm using Gen 4, well, then I won't be using those 2. That sucks. You have an X870, you have an 870 Hero, and it will cut your lanes. So you can essentially only use 3 of the 5 in there. That's kind of weird. So yeah, I guess when I become rich, I'll buy 8 terabyte cards for it and just stick them in there. It's got 5 slots. Yeah, this card does. There's 2 right under the CPU, and those ones there split the lanes, but then the other 3 don't, and only one of them's Gen 5 and the other 2 are Gen 4. I'm just stoked that it's got Gen 5. Yeah. You get really hot. See, that's the thing. I don't ever use my C drive for gaming. I don't ever install games on my C drive. My C drive is always just, so I'm kind of thinking I might just buy a 2 terabyte for that. Otherwise, all slots are full speed. What do you mean? My board will only slow PCI slot 3 if I use it. If you use number 3, I don't know. When it gets here, I'll read the book and find out for sure. Yep, my C drive is only for the OS. I don't, and programs, whatever programs I put on it. Government shutdown. Yeah. Wait, what does that mean? Absolutely nothing, dude. The government's still going to go on. Taxes still got to be paid. Damn it. Yeah, so I'll probably just put a two terabyte drive in there. I do want to get a Gen 5 because I want to feel the speed. I want to feel the speed, but I'm kind of broke right now, so I can't afford to buy one. And I don't, yeah, I will not be able to make any purchases for the rest of this month. So I'm really hoping that Crucial will provide those drives. That would be awesome. That would be awesome if they would do that. Oh, I know. You can use Gen 4 on that board without any bifurcation or PCIe lane sharing issue in tandem with your 5090 video capture card. No video capture card. No, I won't be installing any other things. I was thinking about putting a 5050 in there with it. I hope they do too, man. That would be cool. Yeah, my B650 only supports Gen 4. Yeah, because I got the same MSI. Gen 5 only gives 1 to 2 FPS. The bigger gains are when transferring files or downloading, potentially definitely more transferring files. Yeah. I mean, I know Gen 4 are pretty fast. I don't really necessarily need a freaking Gen 5 drive, but won't it make my operating system run faster? No, I'm just joking. Min-max builds. Yep. I would say, isn't there a lower end board than the 650s? Isn't there like really low end 650 boards? I mean, that's what's in that pre-built. Like, you guys will see it when I go to take it apart. I'm going to show you guys. But then I'm going to throw that I'm going to throw it back together and probably just sell it as a full system. MSI Pro. Tomahawk is a mid tier. Yeah, I like my Tommy. I would like to get an X870E Wi-Fi carbon for it. Or no, like is it 670 or something? I would like to get a well, no, because now I don't have that. Nah, never mind. I don't need it now. It's matching. I mean, on this build, it was either ASUS or freaking MSI. Got to sell my Intel 12th i7 and Z60. On that 12 gen. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, dude, it's a great motherboard. I like that. I like that Tomahawk. It's been great. Running the Crucial 159. Gosh, dude, I wish I could buy one right now. Oh, if I could freaking buy one, I would, man. I just don't have that freaking money right now. I was kind of stressing about it a little bit, but I was like, dude, I'll be all right. I got plenty of drives. Like, I'm not hurting for drives, but I would like. Which one did you see? The T7? Oh yeah, it's the T705, and that's the 2 terabyte. Damn, 159 buckaroos. Damn, and I could get it tomorrow too. Jeez. Damn it. Or I could get the SSD 9100 Pro for $400 for 4 terabytes. Ooh, let's just get a Predator M. That thing would probably die. Okay, 5, 2 terabytes. Gen 5. Dang, dude, these guys all got them freaking ready to go, man. They all got them ready to go. All right, let's see. Let's see what the tax is. 171.59, dude. Holy crap. Whew. Supports Gen 5, yeah. Much better is the 5090. The 5090 is actually pretty good. To be honest, the features on my 5080 are amazing. Why do people hate it so much? I don't think anybody hates it. It's just that, like, nobody hates it, Dare D. It's just the fact that the 5070 Ti is so good that the 5080 just doesn't make sense because of how much more it costs. Because you're looking at like 5080s that are $1,500, and you're looking at 5070 Ti's that top out at 11, dude. That's like $400 for literally like 10 to 15%. And if you're using all the features, man, like, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. So that's why I don't freaking. Yeah, dude, it's like 300 FPS with MFG or Butter Smoothland 4X enabled. You'd be like, yeah, they did expect it to be like a 4090. And it's, I mean, if you turn on MFG 4X, it is, dude. It destroys the 4090. Even MFG 2X on or 3X on the freaking 5080, it really does feel like a better, smoother experience than a 50 or 4090. I know. What are you talking about, Frog? That's blasphemy. It's not blasphemy, man. MFG 4X really does improve and enhance the experience. And I would bet 90% of gamers aren't going to give a shit, bro. They're going to turn it on and they're going to love it. So I mean, it's only the other 10% of gamers out there that just don't care about using features because they're not even using, you know what I mean? Or and then there's the ones that pretend that they don't like it, but they actually still use it, even though their best good favorite YouTuber said the MFG 4X sucks. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry that like the people, you got to be careful who you let influence you these days, man, because you could be passing up. I know this from experience, and this is why I say this, because I know from experience from watching Digital Foundry before I started my channel that there was a lot of cool games that I didn't buy because they said they didn't run at 4K or because they said that they didn't look good or something like that. You know what I mean? So be careful who you let influence you, man. Buy what you want to buy. Use what you want to use. If you want to use the features on your graphics card, use them. If you're hyped and excited when you listen to Jensen tell you how great it is with MFG 4X, cool, man. Take him for his word. And if it works for you, cool. If it doesn't, then be upset. Then be like, look, man, I don't like this feature. I don't think that, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm trying very hard on this channel to not make people hate the products that they buy, because I don't want you to do that. Like, I want you to enjoy the things that you want. Like, who the hell am I to tell you that something's better than what you yourself picked out? Like, I would never do that. That to me is just crazy, man. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, well, you bought that. Well, that's crazy. You should have bought what I bought. Like, no, dude. and I'm like that because it's like, I thought from all of the rhetoric on YouTube and social media and stuff saying that AMD sucks, and then I buy it and I absolutely love it. Imagine if I would have just let those people keep telling me what to buy, or let them, completely, influenced me to keep playing in something that I wasn't getting what I would say is a better experience for me. And let me state this again. I play a lot of Ubisoft games. Ubisoft games are usually highly optimized for the AMD stack. So I love that. Yeah, the 5080 is I don't necessarily not like the 5080. I was just like, oh boy, I got to get my money back for this one pretty quickly though. Because it just didn't, for me, it didn't make any sense because I wasn't going to actually use it. I would have probably been better off just keeping the 4090. But I mean, it doesn't necessarily suck at 16 gigabytes. I mean, it is a 1440p card. It is like that's what the VRAM pretty much pegs that card at, is like a really high quality 1440p card. And that's fine. That's fine. That's why I use Amazon Prime for what? Oh, dude, I don't have a Prime card. Only 16 gigs. But all right, guys, I got to get going because we have to start getting ready for bed. But I will see you guys in the next one. Probably do a live stream again tomorrow, just due to the fact that like I don't really have anything else to talk about. So we'll probably just do a live stream again tomorrow if you guys are up for it. And thanks for coming tonight. And we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I enjoyed our talk. It was freaking awesome. To bed smooth land 4X. Yes, you're right. I am. Dude, it's going to be so great. You guys have fun tonight, man. Well, let me give you guys the numbers. We did 505 views tonight. Pretty good, man. Did pretty good on our people staying here tonight. Sleepy smooth land 4X. Yeah. See you guys, man. Have a good night, guys.